Happy New
Happy
Year!
New Year!
Alright, enough of that.
Yeah, Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. Welcome to our afternoon edition of our Used 2's live preview, coming at you on Used 2's. We had a shorter day.
Yesterday.
Yeah, you know, so we're getting our shit together today. And
We're back.
Back at it, back on the grind.
You know, it's been a couple weeks. I don't know if anybody noticed, but we did post a list last week.
Mm-hmm.
We just didn't, talk about it.
Right.
But it's there if you go to the Used archive at the bottom of the Used page at darksiderecords.com. You will find last week's list. But also on the main Used page, right now, is this week's list. The Used 2's 1-2.
Aha.
That's only this time of year.
Yeah.
And who knows how long before I get to say that again.
Right. So yeah, we're back with a hefty batch of LPs and CDs this week, and got to get right to it.
Let's see. I'm trying to get myself set up here.
Mm-hmm.
But we're starting out the week with Odetta, the great civil rights activist and blues singer. This is Odetta Sings Dylan. So it's all Dylan covers here. She's doing Masters of War, Times They Are A-Changin', With God on Our Side, Walking Down the Line, Mr. Tambourine Man. So this is a cool one. We don't see a lot of Odetta records. And, if you're feeling smarmy, you can get some Odetta Sings Dylan.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I'm going to segue, if you don't mind. That brings me to my next pick right here, which is Dylan himself. Oh, mercy. So, this is a promo copy. We don't see it super often, and it's a great way to stay in shape. So, oh, Dylan, have mercy.
Boom. Hit you with a little krautrock now.
Kraut.
We got Kraftwerk, The Man Machine. This was their 7th album, a reissue on the, I forgot what color, the green Capitol label. So it had the robots and the model. I actually found out doing some research, the model was covered by Rammstein in '97.
Du hast.
So a little reissue action. We can't really keep used Kraftwerk in store that long, so grab it before it's gone.
All right. Next up for me, I've got a little Beatles fan club edition.
Hey.
How do you feel about Forever, Dirk?
I want it forever.
Yeah? You want it forever?
Forever.
Well, with this record, you could Strawberry Fields Forever, because that's the entire first side of Strawberry Fields Forever. Let's see. You got the introduction from George Martin. There's Take One, an unreleased version. The backing tracks, another unreleased version. Yet another unreleased version. And an alternate stereo mix of what was actually on the album. Plus, there's a whole second side, not of Strawberry Fields. Forever is only as long as the groove holds out.
All right.
And that's one fucking side. So, don't get greedy.
Moving right along. Might say this is my A card pick of the week.
The A card pick of the week.
He loves him some blues. Probably has this one already. Influenced by A card. We got B.B. King, Completely Well. If I can get the album out.
If Brian would buy this fucking Suspiria box set already, it would be easier.
Yeah, B.B. King's 17th studio album, Completely Well, on the ABC Blues Way Blues label. Just some blues for you.
Some blues.
Some
blues. And crying won't help you now, Girk.
True.
That's an album track.
I like that.
All right, I'm gonna go with the. I'm just assigning picks of the week to everything right now. The Mike Valentine pick of the week. John Hartford, Gumtree Canoe. So you want to get yourself a little folk, a little banjo, little Mississippi Queen, not mountain, we've got John Hartford, the folk man himself. You know, what's to say? He does close the album out with No Expectations, which is a Stones song from Beggar's Banquet, I believe. So that's cool. I guess the theme might be covers this week.
Yeah.
At least in 2 of my picks.
I'm gonna piggyback off the folk with a little folk of myself.
Oh, go folk yourself, Kurt. Hey-o.
This, I'd say, this is the folk man himself right here.
Oh yeah.
Little Woody Guthrie.
Ooh. The man that inspired this man, who then she covered.
Boom. Got a lot of inspiration coming at you. This is on the Folkways label, which is a really nice classic folk label. I see pretty frequently, but they never really hold up. They're the weirdest sleeves I've ever felt.
Yeah, they're very textured, very heavy.
Yeah, but they, it's all your classic folk on there. So you got your blue label on that. Yeah, just all the Woody Guthrie you need. And it's also got some story told by Will Gear. Don't know Will Gear, but
Will Gear, if you're watching.
if you're watching.
All right, let me take it over to the Master of Puppets, because it's Master of Puppets, a first pressing. First pressing Master of Puppets. Of course, that is an album by Metallica. And the record itself, nice and clean. Some jackwagon put some tape on the corner here. We're not going to peel that because it would just make things horrible. But the record itself, nice and clean. The cover, pretty damn clean, except for said tape. But I'm not done, because once you're done mastering your puppets, you can then ride your lightning. This is an 84 pressing on the Megaforce Electra split. Again, nice and clean, but again, somebody put some tape on there. Don't do that. Fucking jackwagons. So,
priced accordingly.
Yeah.
Due to that.
They are priced accordingly because of the tape. Maybe you want to get creative and you have a steamer at home. If you want to Cleveland steamer the tape off the side, it might work out for you. We'll see.
Moving right along. We've noticed an uptick in classical sales over the holiday season. A lot of classical records being sold.
We even got some classical compliments.
Yeah, for real.
And I didn't see that coming.
No. It felt pretty good.
So, moral of the story there is, if you see something you like, say something.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're happy to cater to your tastes. We'll do the best we can.
And with that being said, we're upping it a little bit.
Oh.
We're getting your classical.
Rocks off.
And we get your mo-fi
Your rocks
too.
Mononoff.
That was good.
I'll be over here in the beef oven.
So we got Hector Berlioz's Symphony Fantastique on the Mobile Fidelity label. This was I believe a 80s pressing of this. I've never seen classical on Mobile Fidelity, but it only makes sense that there's classical on Mobile Fidelity.
Absolutely.
I mean, this is just, it's going to be some of the best sounding classical you're going to hear, Yeah. So, pretty nice piece. Love seeing that original master recording on top. Got your classical.
And that's gonna bring me to the JB pick of the week.
Yep.
JB, I see you're watching. Hello. And live via two-dimensional paper feed. It's JB. And he's chosen Godspeed, you Black Emperor, Asunder. So, that joke is sailed. So yeah, he's leaving me to talk for him since he doesn't have lips.
Crazy.
So this is Asunder, Sweet and Other Distress. Just a cool, newer LP that we got in. I know we tend to highlight, older LPs. You don't get a lot of more recent trade-ins, but here's one, and there's a couple in this week's batch. it's a fairly sizable batch this week, too.
Really
It's
is.
probably, 400 plus LPs, I'd say. And the little over 300 CDs hitting the bins.
We weren't holding back going into the new year.
No, we're pumping full.
Plowing right out.
JB, pick of the week. Godspeed, JB. Oh, I'm roping you in. Yeah! Girk?
Highlighting some children record this week.
All right.
This one was cool too because I had a little personal connection.
Keep on folking.
Keep on folking. We got Pete Seeger and Brother Kirk visit Sesame Street, singing Michael Row Your Boat Shore, This Land Is Your Land, starting them off early. But this one is cool though because when I was in 3rd grade, Pete Seeger actually came to our school and my class got to sing a song with him. Had no idea who the fuck Pete Seeger was at that point, but growing up and then learning about him, it's pretty cool. And so I got a soft spot for Pete Seeger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a soft spot for Pete Seeger, but I might have a hard spot for this next record.
Quite a hard spot. Turgid.
I don't even know really how to show this one off.
It's a disco record.
We got a disco penthouse record in all its glory and all its beauty. Yes, there's some centerfold action.
Very much a centerfold. Girk's Angel is the centerfold.
I won't go any further than this. No, we got some boobage down there. Oh yeah, there is some boobage.
I thought it was up there. Never mind.
I should have went like this.
I know where they are.
Yep. Yeah, so it is a Love Symphony Orchestra sponsored album by Penthouse. So if you're feeling like making love to some disco music, or if you're Steve Feldman, this record is for you.
Robert Farron says that Pete came to his school too.
Oh, sweet. All right, yeah. Calico Ball. I don't know if that was it when it was
It'd be funny if he only sang one song.
it's just the
schools.
entire 30-year run of school.
It's the only one he wasn't making any money from, so I figured you might as well give it away to the children.
Speaking of Farron, I got something on my next pick.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, you go.
Okay. I'm gonna get a little petty now. Thomas Petty, that is. Ew. So, this is Let Me Up. I've had enough of my horrible puns. And it's promo copy.
Yeah.
Nice and clean.
Couple petties this week.
Yeah. Complete your petty collection, at least of the early years. And if you're a nerd like me, this isn't taking it far enough, and you might need the promo single of Jammin' Me. We jammin'. Yeah. Nice. Let's see. Get a little label action. Nice little white label promo, Jammin' Me on side 1, and what's on... Oh, double-sided promo. Both say side 1. That's odd. Yeah. So, for the completest nerd in you, there you are.
Ba-boom.
Bada bing.
Since we're getting low, should we do our usual shtick?
Yeah, we should shtick.
Let's shtick it up.
Give him a shtickle.
One shtickle for
A
you.
shtickle of info.
If you haven't already, you could sign up for our email newsletter that we send out.
What email newsletter?
Oh, the email newsletter.
Let's see.
The one that... And if you signed up, you're getting it right now. Almost.
Internet. High five.
Internet.
We sent your email.
So if you signed up already, you're getting that right now. If you haven't, you can go over to our website, darksiderecords.com. Sign up. You get the use Two's email normally every Monday night or Tuesday morning on the regular schedule.
Yeah. We'll be back to scheduled accordingly next week.
If you like anything that you see on the video, including me, give us a call.
845-452-8010.
Or you can comment below. Anything that you like, send us a tweet, send us a message. Definitely message or comment first is priority, I'd say. Or call us.
Calling is definitely the fastest method.
These are all out right now.
We always answer the phone. Everything on the list which is live on the website, darksiderecords.com/used. You can see the full list. Everything's out in the bins. Get to work.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we got records to collect this year.
That's right. And do you have the new Darkside Records mobile app?
I do, right on my phone.
You might want to check your phone because right now I'm sending a notification so you yet again cannot forget, even if you're not watching this video. Boom. Maybe. Move on.
Oh, look at that. Used 2's arrivals for 1/2/18 list is now
Hey
live.
now.
Right there on my phone, my cracked phone.
All right.
So, yeah, download our app if you haven't already.
There's still time.
Still time. Yeah, so I got a couple sealed this week. Yeah, our buddy. Haven't seen him since last year.
Yeah.
Look at that. We got a little sealed George Harrison first press, 33 1/3. Boom. But that is not it. That's not my only sealed that I have this week. This one is cool. Really don't see it, especially in this form.
Yeah, this one is cool.
It was most of the time ripped open.
Piece of the week, I'd say.
Yeah, definitely. Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here, still sealed. How do we know it's sealed, Justin?
Because it is in the original blue shrink wrap. So you don't even get to see the fucking cover art until you uncrack this thing. But most likely, if you're going to come by this, you're probably not going to unseal it.
Mm-mm.
So it is sealed.
Mm-hmm. You know, it has been through some stuff. It's tried
And true.
So you got a little bit of ringware, priced accordingly. But yeah, a very cool Pink Floyd piece for the Pink Floyd completist.
We've had a couple of these in the blue shrink, but never a sealed copy.
Never.
So, va va boom.
Va va boom.
And speaking of delicate sounds, how about the delicate sound of thunder first pressing? So this is a cool one. Don't see it very often. You got that gatefold, little shot of the live with the eye, some tree,
some promo.
Yeah, we got a little promo stompy right there. And so yeah, this is the Pink Floyd live album, one of the earlier ones anyway. Shining You Crazy Diamond, Learning to Fly, Dogs of War, Another Brick in the Wall. They're all there. And Wish You Were Here. Nice compliment to each other. One hand, one disc washes the other.
That's what they say.
Don't rub them together though.
Please don't. Please don't. My last pick, bringing it to Brazil.
Ew.
Brazil. Africa, Brazil. Got some Jorge Ben for you. Jorge Ben, probably one of the most famous Brazilian musicians. Mid-70s, still alive today. This is some really cool African-inspired Brazilian funk, little MPB. This is popular music of Brazil. I wasn't going to butcher that in Portuguese.
I wish you had.
Another JB note for this week is track... Oh, JB? There he is. JB would tell you that track number 1, Umbarumha, was covered by Soulfly. Weird. But not weird, though, because Soulfly. Brazilian.
Hey, Withros.
Hey, y'all. Happy New Year.
All right, so that pretty much brings me down to my trifecta here.
And what do you know?
That's the Neil Young trifecta. And we're starting it off with Neil Young and the Blue Notes. This Note's for You. We don't get this one very often. It's not super rare. It just doesn't come in the door. So This Note's for You is a play on the Budweiser advertising campaign of the time, This Bud's for You, because as you know, Mr. Neil likes to rock against corporatism, and that's what he's doing here. And there was a song he made a video for on this album that was up for a Grammy and lost to Weird Al's Bad. So that's fucking great. I think you're in good company there.
Yeah.
And this, I should also say, this was Neil's return to Reprise Records after his ill-fated tenure with Geffen. in which Geffen ended up suing him for making quote-unquote uncommercial music. That pretty much shut down the relationship, and Neil's back, baby!
Boom.
He's on Reprise again. There's that. Next in the Neil. Oh, gone. Withrows. Next in the Neil, his Rockabilly album. Let's see, Neil Young and the Shocking Pinks. Everybody is rocking. I think the cover speaks for itself, really. It's his Rockabilly record. He goes through phases, and this was one. A little Elvis thing going on there.
This is an audiophile.
Yeah, and this is the Quiex, is that how you pronounce it?
I think so.
Quiex 2 audiophile pressing. So the record is nice and clean. Cover's got a little wear to it, but ain't no thing.
Ain't no thing.
And do it good. And lastly, my with pick of the week. You guys joined just in time.
Justin Johnson.
Ew. Tonight's the Night. One of my favorite Neil Young records. This was recorded, of course, after Bruce Berry, one of his roadies, passed away suddenly. And Neil kind of went on a bender. I think it was like 3 or 4 days holed up in like a recording studio, but it wasn't recording. It was like a storage unit basically for recording gear. And they literally punched a hole in the wall and ran cables outside to a mobile recording truck. And they recorded this record. This record, it's bluesy, it's raw, it's part of the Neil Young Ditch trilogy. For you Neil Young nerds out there, if I had glasses. And it's a great way to stay in shape. So, there we go. Let's see. Lion or Leon, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, asked if he missed any metal. We did have some Metallica that we featured. And if you just joined, we talked about how the list is live on our site right now, darksiderecords.com. I know there's some Celtic Frost records up in there. What else, Kirk?
That was mine.
All right,
that's what
I took
was
it.
gonna say.
There was an Ozzy record, if you want to throw that in there.
Ozzy,
Speak of the Devil, I believe. And there's some others probably. So, darksiderecords.com/used, or just darksiderecords.com and click. If you're on a mobile app, you just send the notification. You can go to the news tab and it'll link you right there. You can call the store. You can speed on in. Everything's out. It's Tuesday. It's fucking out. So, no problem. And I think that's it.
Yeah.
So,
we'll see you in less than a week.
Yeah, less than a week till our next update. So, fear not.
Yep.
Pine less. Buy more.
And dig something digging. See you in the bins.
That's my line. See you in the bins.